Good afternoon. So I have 3 minutes to get you excited about something that I'm very passionate about. It's self-defense. I learned Krav-Maga. Now, Krav-Maga is an Israeli self-defense form. The meaning of Krav-Maga is close combat. Uh, what people don't realize and why people at many stages do not take up martial arts is because they think there's a lot of fitness aspect to it, which there is, yes. But we are sort of exposed to a lot of martial arts, which is primarily Chinese, coming from Southeast Asia. Now, what happens over there is people with extremely good flexibility, women sort of back out of it because they don't think that it's my genre. It's not my cup of tea, basically. Krav Maga was formed for the people. The military in Israel uses it, and it's part of their curriculum that anybody out there, all the civilians know what Krav Maga is, and they graduate in it. So the biggest advantage what I could come up with by learning Krav Maga in the past 2 years is that I do not have to be flexibly great. I am a short guy. I'm probably the shortest guy in the room, but I know it for a fact that if I can walk out on the street and still be able to take care of myself, Krav Maga is working for me. As opposed to a lot of other martial arts which sort of focuses on one-on-one combat. So we see a ring, there's one person fighting another, there's a referee out there, somebody gets hit way too much, you stop the fight. You don't hit below the belt as a rule. You don't go for somebody's eyes, you do not gouge them, you do not break their nose. There are certain rules to certain things, but Krav Maga doesn't have any of those. It sounds a little creepy that you are actually allowed to do whatever it is that you want to. I can walk on the street, somebody attacks me, I use my pen. If I can just, women especially, instead of carrying your mobile and walking around, have your house keys in your hand. So if somebody does attack you, the first thing what you want to do is react, right? Use something as a weapon and try and defend yourself. As I was talking about the advantage of Krav Maga, when we talk about any other martial art, there is generally a very straightforward focus with respect to you attack me and I try and defend the attack that comes my way. Here we have something called a 200% defense. Now it is again like muscle memory. It's not really a 200% defense, but what we try and ensure is that while I defend myself, I also inflict some sort of pain so that I do not have to encounter another attack from that particular person, right? So every time somebody attacks me, I do not do one thing, I do two things at the same time and ensure that I am safe. Now, with respect to the advantage, I also did tell that your structure, your energy levels is not really an important criterion, and therefore Krav Maga is something which anyone in this room can pick up. Quick questions from Krav Maga, Kravmaga. It's close combat in Israel. Anything else? Women especially? Sorry?
Somebody's attacking you from here, you don't like it?
No. So the thing is, I don't freeze. We were talking about that. So I don't freeze. I think, again, I'm taking women as an example because it's important. Women, if somebody just goes and grabs the hand, the first instance, their reaction is to freeze. They don't even let out a scream. They don't know what to do. So here, we teach you to sort of condition your mind to react, maybe scream, run, whatever it is, or at least push the guy and run away. So there's a lot of training that goes into that. So that's what is getting taken care of. We have classes on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. It's right here in Richmond Road. We conduct classes from 9 to about 11:30, and yeah, everyone is welcome. You can take the number from me. Yes, I do. Anything else? Thank you.